Welcome to Straight Talk. This is Abhishek Bhaya. The World Economic Forum is back on its original winter schedule after a gap of 2 years. Expected to draw a record attendance, the theme of WEF 2023 is cooperation in a fragmented world. Quite apt amid the deep global divides and multiple turmoils that the world faces today, ranging from geopolitical mistrust, global economic slowdown, to a looming energy crisis. Saudi Arabia is sending a high-level delegation to Davos this year. We are joined with the Saudi Minister of Economy and Planning, Faisal bin Fadel Al-Ibrahim, a member of the delegation, to discuss with us the path forward in this challenging time. Thanks for joining us from Riyadh, Mr. Al-Ibrahim.
Hello Abhishek, happy to be here.
What will be Saudi Arabia's key agenda in Davos this year as nations chart their paths to economic recovery following the COVID-19 pandemic?
Well, Saudi Arabia being the true global growth story in recent history, especially this year, Saudi Arabia is committed to continue connecting, cooperating and collaborating with the international community. So essentially we will be there to make sure that our fingers on the pulse, we have a clear view of the challenges, an updated, refreshed view of the challenges that the globe faces, but also for us to contribute from our learnings and our transformation journey to our counterparts and partners and friends, and also for us to benefit and learn from that engagement in a manner that helps us improve our ability to achieve Vision 2030.
As the largest economy in the Middle East, with ties to both China and the United States, Saudi Arabia is well positioned to use its strategic relationships and hydrocarbon resources to stabilize volatile energy markets and advance economic recovery. How does the kingdom trade a fine balance in all this and ensure inclusive energy security for all?
Well, the kingdom's policy has always been, as part of OPEC and OPEC Plus, to focus on long-term market stability. In addition to that, we have clearly, in terms of the energy markets, demonstrated our view of having a pragmatic and just energy transition course, one that balances between energy security, climate change, but also economic development and economic opportunities for all. So we will continue this steadfastly, and we'll continue playing our role, bridging any global divides and helping the international and global community to address its challenges while looking after our own national interests in parallel.
As the kingdom embarks on a new reform agenda, what are its priorities, national, regional, and global, and how is it responding to today's turbulent geopolitical context underlined by the China-US competition?
So in general, we believe that the global economy is witnessing a lot of changes and a lot of variables. And we coming out of COVID-19, we have learned a lot, which tells us that we need to always make sure that we read and forecast these challenges well and address them and preempt them as much as possible. So our ambition is to implement and deliver on our Vision 2030 ambitions and beyond. We want to diversify our economy. We want to make sure that our young population grows into a very productive economy and society, and we capture the economic dividend. We're blessed not to be an aging society, but we have to make sure that we continue to invest in our youth and human capital development outcomes and continue to grow our institutional capabilities. These are some of the challenges and opportunities that we look at. Overall, in the kingdom, that you will witness a unique investment opportunity as a whole for all partners, current ones and future ones, from the private sector and beyond, to join in on this growth story in a manner that not only serves their interests and their growth potential and their unlocking of their potential, but also in a manner that helps Saudi Arabia's growth, which will have a trickle-down effect on the region and the world.
Saudi Arabia has promoted its Vision 2030 as a cornerstone for global collaborations, quite similar to China's Belt and Road Initiative that is focused at global connectivity and cooperation. How do these visions play out at the WEF, and how important is the idea of collaboration for Saudi Arabia?
The Kingdom has always been a strong global citizen and an active player in most, if not all, multilateral platforms and convenings such as at the World Economic Forum. So it's important for us to continue engaging, continue understanding the challenges that we and our partners and the rest of the world face, and continue finding these solutions. Vision 2030 is our plan to unlock our potential, but also to address some of our long-term economic challenges that we mentioned. So collaborating and cooperating and connecting, continuing the dialogue is extremely important to not only support our partners, but also to open the door for us to be in a better position to support our own needs as well.
Chinese President Xi Jinping has called on the international community to uphold true multilateralism on more than one occasions, including at the previous Davos summits. He reiterated the same thoughts during his landmark visit to Saudi Arabia last month. What is the Kingdom's outlook on multilateralism and its significance in creating a much fairer and more inclusive world order?
So we believe in the role of multilateral platforms to help address some of these global challenges. Of course, there is room to improve the effectiveness and activate further impact in these multilateral platforms, which is something that the Kingdom continues to discuss in the various fora. On top of that, there is also opportunity for all countries to grow their institutional capabilities, which helps them grow their participation and collaboration at these multilateral fora, but also grow their own quality of their own impact at home. We believe the value of institutional capabilities and growing them has been a bit dismissed or ignored, and we need to help each other to make sure that our institutions are chiseled and ready for the future-proof, but also that they address the fundamentals of policy making, including collaborating inclusively with the private sector and the NGO community.
Thank you very much, Mr. Al-Ibrahim, for talking with us and sharing your views. All the best for Saudi Arabia's participation at the WEF Davos. This is Straight Talk. Thanks for watching.